Hi guys, how are you guys today? And now that I am having my day to call it a start of the day, because a while ago I have just went to the early morning, went to the mall just to having some of the very um while I'm doing so, I am going to have my morning routine, and this start with off with the Olay item here beside me. And let me have the focus. And for this video that I want to share with you with some Olay Active Hydrating Cream, and it's at the 50 grams. And well, starting off the day, well, we always have to remember that we need to, as a girl, and some of the magazine always have to support us also, that we have to be having some of the beauty routine that tutorial and teaches us. And I guess one of the very item that I needed to remind myself of, by the way, I'll be topping three three covering for this of the Olay active hydrating cream. And it's very creamy, that even feeling like myself that I'm very in the milky feeling of bath bath at the bathtub. And I guess one of the very unusual things for girls is to see themselves that are not preparing for any of the dates. And I guess if this happening coming as a very instant, I guess if when we are ready to go, then even the shoulder we have to prepare ourselves, and the hand area. So I guess if we are preparing ourselves, the dating has just will be coming to the right places. So I will be having it a little bit of drying out. And by the way, what have you have been doing these days? And were you one of the persons who are feeling lucky enough or feeling down enough that basic things weren't going smoothly? But I guess having the right watches on yourself, you will be having yourself to feeling that the day we're not will be on the right time and right track. And by the way, having yourself covering up with the umbrellas, I guess one of the which you will be enjoying is, sometimes purchasing yourself it in the very we call it bulk buying places, small, that are like the in the Philippines, in the Filipino Chinese, in the Filipino, they would, and even other nationality would always went to some of the Dutuman malls, 168 malls, 1188 malls, 999 malls, and 5588 malls, Dragon 8 malls. And there are some bulk buying places where, but in Hong Kong, I guess it's just right downstairs in my house, where I'm having on the where I am in the second floor and 15 unit. And I guess this has been in my downstairs, so I'm supporting to, as a student here, in medical student, and dental dentist student, I would love to buy some of the, on the bulk buying places, like also in the Green Hills, where downstairs I have it. And also in the Filipino, more on the community, is in the Worldwide House in the central Hong Kong. And this is priced, by the way, at the price of Hong Kong dollar of 49.9 Hong Kong dollar. And this will cost you around 350 pesos. And it's in a pastel rainbow color, and it's very light. So I guess bringing this to your everyday on your bag would always bring you a very UV protected for your skin to be lightened and whitener. And I've also to be taking of the vitamin C. And aside from that, if you'll be storing with a lot of the things, I guess you would love to have yourself a tote bag that is coming from the H&M This this bag is around 279 Hong Kong dollar, 279 Hong Kong dollar, and it will cost you around 2,100 pesos, around the price like that. And this will bring you up more spacious for you to put in yourself some of the very basic makeup toiletries and some of the notebook, notepads, and also for your purchase that you have on the day without without ordering from them. Plastic containers or paper bags with another buying here in Hong Kong, but in Philippines, just the paper bag and the plastic bag are for free, so you don't have to have yourself to bring it, or even if you forget to bring your own an eco bag. I guess I would love to introduce to you to have yourself an eco bag. And eco bag are always from if you want it to be some really stylish and fashionable, I would suggest you to have your eco bag from the cotton on, and it's similarly very useful, and even as your storage of some of your books, magazines, and some of the magazines that you can bring to the to your everyday, and of course some of the purchase items. So it's very storable, and it's just a mini tiny piece will allow you to store in your items. So it's around 39 Hong Kong dollar, and I guess that will cost you around 280 pesos, and that's very pricey for as a eco bag, because plastic bags and also paper bags are very more convenient, and it's for free. But I guess when we are having some of the items here um, that are already been prepared, this will help the earth eco-friendly. And another to that would have to be the tiger balm, because I'm a very Filipino Hong Konger, so I would suggest you to have yourself tiger balm that will cost you, for I guess this is a sponsor from my dad, and that is from the Manning Pharmacy downstairs in our also in the mall downstairs in my condo, which my unit are called being as a dormitory of the University of Hong Kong Doctor of Medicine. And when I open it, these are some of the items inside that I love to have myself bringing every day, especially in the tote bag. And and this is how it looks like. If you have this every day on your bag, then I guess it's really cleaning your inner inhaling pulmonary system and respiratory system, and your pulmonary lungs, and both lungs will be really being medically clean medications. And this I guess will cost you 79 Hong Kong dollar, and I guess it's around 630 pesos. Well, in the Philippines, I guess you will be able to purchase in the Mercury Drug and also in the Watson's Pharmacy. Well, for this, by the way, for the Olay cream, it costs you around for 65 Hong Kong dollar, and that would be uh, 490 pesos for the active hydrating cream of Olay. And if speaking to that, I guess some of the things that I needed to also let you see that I love using is this you having the two tone color from here to here. It's a I guess only purchased in Hong Kong, which is the Bio Ray. It's an makeup remover for eye and lips, and it's for active cleansing liquid that you'll be needing to cleanse before you having your makeup or after your makeup, so that every dirt will be deeply cleansed out. And yet if for me, I guess it will still work when you have to shake on it and mix it well and put it on your palm. This will still works, and so this will help you protect yourself from moisturizing yourselves and your skin. Well, always remember that um protecting yourself with some of the basic cosmetic toiletries in your bags, and even your hands will be being rejuvenated, and the dead skins will be also being new skins will be coming out, and of new cells that are being produced every minute. That are around billions of cells that will be produced. And if after while drying myself, I would love to have myself um with some of the um item that I love to use, is one of which is the hydrating. I mean, this is the Red Wing Instance hydrate um, Red Wing Instance hand sanitizers. It is at 75%, and it's killed 99.9 of germs, and it's hand disinfections with aloe vera that is being moisturized the skin. Mhm. And if you are speaking of some lip gloss, lately I am now more on using lip gloss rather than using the heavier that you have been seeing me to have, which is the Kiko brand that this has been used, and I just love to have myself on with Kiko lip balm rather than only having the usual that I would have the heavy color, so that it would covering out myself. Even I am having my basic toiletries and cosmetics for my moisturizing skin and protected, and being new skin that is produced every day, every minute and seconds that are being and these two colors are being called the ludical abra brilliant Alvarez, and it's 03, and this one, and then another to that is the 04 uh Lucia Brilliant again, Lucia Abra Brilliant Alvarez, and it's Kiko Milano, and it's for party all night lip gloss, and I would choose the color of the one that I've been using, the heavier color, and the color would allow myself to have some toning of my skin, and that I would look pinkish, even matching the Olay cream, and just a light makeup will do, because I'm using the Olay cream, active hydrating cream. I don't use anymore a foundation for my just the basic day that I'm going out without meeting anyone, or I'm just going to have walking of the mall to get to see what's the new item that I can share with you. And so if I will be needing also a brush, and this brush are coming from the 168 that I bought it with a bulk of color. And by the way, this one is from the media, and it's contained of the brush, and it costs you around, it's a Kanebo media of blush, and it's colored in it's in a Japanese word, so I guess I do not understand the word, but it's in a RS03, so it's very light color, and it's with the fairy brush itself. So I guess it's but I also have handed myself with another brush, so I love to brush it in the straight line, because that will make me look like I'm drunk. And if it looks like I'm drunk, um it's girls that is being protected, and similarly they don't invite you to outgoing night drinks anymore. Just is I mean, just a protection reminder for ladies and girls and feminines. So I love to tap it 3 times but brush it with 10 times. because even if you're going to have a date, but you need to protect yourself so that you're being in the right persons, right guys for girls, and of course yourself will be protected, uh, and also if but of course another to that, to bloom myself for future dating that is going to happen soon, as even the conditions that allowed us not to really being going out. And the next that I would love to introduce to you is the the from Sasa, the girl uh, stay cool eyeliner, and also can make eyeshadow, and it will have the color of blue, white, brown, and uh, light black. And this will bring yourself some of the very closest yourself with, also closest to having yourself with, I usually would love to use the color white, because this will make your eyes lesser to be seen, the eye bags, and this will help you lighten your eye bags. And okay, and mix it with the brown, I guess this will. And then having a good color, preparing yourself while dressing up is one of the growing up girls, especially from the Candy magazine, and also from the Chalk magazine and Meg magazine, that would remind us. And of course, when you're growing to a different kind of with character and very character, or even so-called sexiness, you would want to also having a shape of sexiness is called the Cosmopolitan magazine. So if you have been thinking that it doesn't have any color, it actually would help yourself look very lighter, and very skin tone color whiter. So that's what I would love to suggest to use. But well, for the blue, I'll use it for today. I'm using it for the lower portion, and then I guess ladies are being protected, while gentlemen you meet. And I guess that would be called a very, we called it as a very uh, love and respect, and of the body that you have, that we have him for the, that we would rather been 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 respect rather than being tapped with any words that are issued upon us. And I guess I would be reminded also by the teaching of my parents, my mom especially, that would tell me that don't do this and don't do that as I am growing up, and don't go to parties. And but usually I would take myself some of the very stealing scene. I mean, head hunting and sparkling hunting scene from taking of the like Figaro Cafe in Makati, that they have also the background of the cabinet or wine collected. But I guess there are 24 hours, so it's very. This is a very just a very short. I mean, very fast makeup, and so if you're tapping yourself, wanting to go out and just to dress like dress is one of the very basic item that girls would needed to showcase their their femininity and girly. I would suggest to wear a dress, so that we can be uh, be in during the preparing ourselves. We can also try it out at home. And in another to that, I would love to share with you this shirt. This shirt is from Uniqlo, and it costs you 99.79 Hong Kong dollar. It's a floral print, long sleeves, and if you're after your work, you would want to tap it inside, outside your dress, and that would cost you less expenses and it's affordable for students, medical students, and non-medical students. And what are your preferences and how you're going to dress up is one of the CCF that I have attended in Christ Commission Fellowship. And while doing so, I would love to share with you that this will cost you 199 Hong Kong dollar and in the size of XL, so that it's a more loose type of shirt that it will. Another is from Uniqlo, and the floral shirt would always bring you another issue that very covering up from all the transparent shirt that sometimes the transparency through a little bit of see through of your undergarments, underwear, or your where I would love to dress with bikinis because inside, because this will cover myself up and that it will look better. But of course there are some of the lingeries that are more being technology and upgraded all the time by the new arrivals. And having some shirt and pack it and wrap it, roll it in your bag would always bring you another office that you can go into the some of the government institute and also some of the university institutions, schools, and also from hospital interns and clerking, clerkship rotation, clerking rotation, and practicum, and also OJTs. And so for some of the items that I've been sharing with you, this will cost you 199 Hong Kong dollar, and I guess it's around 1,400 pesos. So hopefully you would love this video as I'll be sharing with you that some of the latest purchase that I have inside my bag, the items that I have, and then hopefully this will can awake you to see the positive side and brighter side, while you think that because the whole day comes down, the whole day is just will be hours that passes by, so the makeup will be lighter and will be needed to retouch it. But of course we need to clean ourselves with the washing foams. Also Olay has offer it, and Biore also offers it, so that will gently cleanses the foams, and a gently facial wash would cleanse yourself. And Sasa also offers it, Sasa Hong Kong, and Manning Pharmacy Hong Kong, Watson's Pharmacy Hong Kong, and so Watson's Philippines, and also Mercury Drug, South Star Pharmacy, and also Rose Pharmacy, and also another pharmacy, the generic pharmacies, and some Right Meds and some Reyes that also have their pharmacies, and also Dyna Drugs. So there's a Diamond Laboratory and Euromed and some of the interns that I also did. And by the way, because I'm sharing for this, because I lately would love to be really happily share with you the Philippine Dermatological Society that I'm a member, and having the account, and also membership account and membership portal accounts inside their website, and tablet we're in the Facebook and also Instagram and YouTube. So hopefully, while Philippine Dermatological Society, the PDS certified dermatologist that here I am, would